Namaskaram. In continuation to our previous session, we all know that we have to meditate in our own cave of meditation, which is the Daharakasha. And inside the Daharakasha, the Angushtamatra Purusha is seated, just in the way we are positioned externally. Just as we are positioned externally, I mean that in case we are sitting, Angushtamatra Purusha is also sitting there. We stand, Angushtamatra Purusha stands. It is a reflection of our external gross body. That's what I mean to say that. I'll be taking you a little inward further. Now, who is meditating here? Is this gross body meditating? Or the Atma, Angushtamatra Purusha, is he meditating? It is the Angushtamatra Purusha who is meditating. That is what we have to realize. And what does this gross body do? This gross body just sees the Angushtamatra Purusha. The gross body, or with the physical eyes closed, we are just observing the Angushtamatra Purusha. And then it says that the biggest discovery of human beings is locating the Atman, or the Atma, as we say. Locating the Atma is the biggest discovery of our Maharshis. And he further says that Maharshis are called as the seers, S-E-E-R, seers, drashtas. One who sees is a drashta. And as I've told you in the previous classes, tapas is not the final or the ultimate things we receive. It is not that. The very attempt to sit down here, or the very thought of meditating itself, is a tapas. So all of us are attempting to do a little bit of tapas. So now what are the Maharshis seeing, or what did the seers see? What did they see? They have seen the seer. The seers have seen the seer. I mean to say that inside the Angushtamatra Purusha, there is the Paramatma. The Paramatma is seeing us. And we are seeing the Paramatma. The seers are seeing the seers. So that is meditation. The seer trying to see the seer inside us, who is none other than the Paramatma, is meditation. For the benefit of you who have joined, I repeat, we are trying to move a little further in an inward direction, internally. We are trying to internalize. The biggest discovery of human beings, as Guru Garu says, is to locate the seat of Angushtamatra Purusha, or the Atma. Inside the Atma, we are trying to see what is there inside the Atma, or inside the Angushtamatra Purusha. As we start the meditation, in the cave of meditation, the Angushtamatra Purusha sits down for meditation. The Angushtamatra Purusha is just a reflection of our external body. If you are sitting cross-legged in meditation, Angushtamatra Purusha sits in the same way. If you are standing, he stands. So what is there inside the Angushtamatra Purusha? We will try to go further inside. Inside the Angushtamatra Purusha, or the Atman, is the Paramatma, which is the core essence of everything in this universe or cosmos. How does this Paramatma look like? And who saw this Paramatma? The Rishis, the seers, drashtas, who could see. And what did these seers see? What did they see? They saw the seer inside. They saw the Paramatma inside. What is Paramatma doing? How does he look like? Paramatma is seeing us, and we are trying to see the Paramatma, and that is meditation. And where exactly is this located? Yesterday, we were talking about the spiritual heart, which is not the physical or the biological heart. We were talking about the spiritual heart. From this Adam's apple, if you take this length, the length between the two fingers, just try to locate here. From the Adam's apple, you take the distance between the external fingers, or the fingers, you try to stretch the fingers. You can locate a point here at your heart. And the similar way, from the navel, you take a length. Both these points converge at a single point. That is your spiritual heart center. Each one of us can measure one finger length here, and from the navel you take the center point between these two meet. That is the position of the spiritual heart. Slightly towards the right of the central axis. We all know about the cerebrospinal system, the spinal cord we call. We have to just assume just behind the spinal cord. That is where the prana shakti flows in a nadi called Sushumna nadi. Sushumna is the nadi. Nadi again is just like a pipe which carries the prana or the life force. The life force which supports our entire system. Just like the arteries which carries blood, these nadis are invisible. You cannot see them. You cannot see them in your surgery or somewhere, something like that. Through those nadis, the life force travels throughout the body. That again is a nadi system, is a big science again. So coming back, that is the seat of the Angushtamatra Purusha, the point where these two finger lengths meet from the navel and from the Adam's apple. That point is the point of the spiritual heart. Now we are moving further inside the Angushtamatra Purusha. I was telling you that inside the Angushtamatra, we are going inside the heart of the Angushtamatra Purusha. We know that Angushtamatra Purusha is seated in a 12-petal lotus in the Daharakasha. Now, inside the heart of Angushtamatra Purusha, there is a huge fire. There is a very huge fire. Fire is eternal. It has flames on either sides, on all sides. Literally, that fire is lighting up all the body. Just imagine like that. There is a huge fire inside the heart of the Angushtamatra Purusha, which is lighting us on, which is lighting up this entire body. And the rays of these rays from the fire, they're spreading horizontally, they're spreading vertically all over. In the center of that fire, in the center of the fire, there is a flame. Just go into the fire again. Just go inside the fire. There is a flame. And how does that flame look like? Nivara Sukavatanvi Pitabha Satyanupama, they say. In Mantra Pushpam, if you know, Mantra Pushpam, after you conduct all the prayers, we offer mantras as flowers. Nivara Sukavatanvi Pitabha Satyanupama. It is slender like a blade of corn. We all know corn. That is very sharp like a razor blade. Inside that fiery fire, there is a razor blade like very slender tongue like thing which comes out. The blade like thing which comes out. That again is very sharp. That is for a comparison. For us to imagine that razor blade like fire or that tongue like fire which comes out. It is a comparison which was explained in Mantra Pushpam. Tasya sikhaya madhye paramatma vyavastitaha. All these Vedanta, all these scriptures, they converge. The Atma Vidya where we are trying to reach, whatever. That is the reason why Lord Yama has hesitated to give us the knowledge to humanity. Because we don't tend to function like a human being anymore. We are here, but we don't behave like human beings anymore. Once you know the essence of it, everything looks like it's nothing. And so how does this karmakshaya happen again? We are here to reap the karma, right? We are here to take the suffering. We are here to take the joy. We are here to take everything. And when you are above all that, when you understand that, oh, it's nothing, it's all that Paramatma is functioning from inside. You don't tend to be human. We don't tend to be human. And that is why Lord Yama was hesitant to give us this Atma Vidya. And it's so beautiful that I was telling you that everything started unlocking. I have begun to relate everything. Everything seemed to be one. It is nothing. Mantra Pushpam is not different. Atma Vidya is not different. Narayana Suktam is not different. Everything is converging here. Tasya sikhaya madhye paramatma vyavastitaha. We are trying to see where the Paramatma is. Tasya sikhaya, the super soul or the Paramatma, is in the middle of that flame. I repeat again for the convenience of those who cannot relate to it. In the cave of meditation, the inch-size human being is there, which is a reflection of our gross body. We are just trying to go inside the heart of the Angushtamatra Purusha. Inside the heart of the Angushtamatra Purusha is a huge fire. That fire which is lighting us, or that fire is lighting this universe, that fire which is lighting this cosmos. Inside the fire, there is a central point again, where there is a razor sharp ray of light is there. Inside that, there is a dot. You can imagine, Guru Garu, for convenience, he said that you can imagine a red dot there. Initially, we will be imagining. Later on, you will see that. We are trying to induce the frequency, some frequency in us, which will help us see that. And that is why Guru Garu said that the seers, the sages, whom were the same? They were seeing the seer, Paramatma. Seer is one who sees. The Paramatma, what is he seeing? He's seeing us. He's witnessing our actions. He's witnessing our drama, the drama that we are doing. Paramatma is seeing us. And now we have come to a position where we are trying to see the Paramatma, the seer. It is us. It is not the Rishi anymore. You are the Rishi. I am the Rishi. I am the seer. And I am trying to see the seer in me, the Paramatma. So as we meditate, I'm just trying to add some value to our meditation each day, a little more, to the extent that I can understand. So as we sit for meditation, you can sit in a comfortable posture with your spine erect, push your shoulders back a little. Go to the Mooladhara chakra, which is the bottommost portion of the physical spine. Just go there. From there, the Angushtamatra Purusha travels upward. From Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata is the heart chakra, Vishuddhi, Agnya chakra, the universal consciousness where the Lord dwells. Take a pradakshina, go around him, ask him, seek his support in understanding the absolute truth. Just come back. Via this Agnya chakra, through the Vishuddhi, come back to the Anahata chakra, go into the cave of meditation, the Daharakasha, sit down there comfortably. And now the Angushtamatra Purusha starts meditating. He will be, and now you have a doubt. Should we chant outwardly. There's no problem in chanting it outwardly for some time, for about 100 times. And then the Angushtamatra Purusha, he will be listening to the Omkaram which is emanating from the Paramatma. And what is this Paramatma doing inside? What is this fire? Inside the fire, we are seeing that flame of fire. What is that fire doing? That sound, it is vibrating. And that vibration is creating a sound of Omkar, which we are not able to listen on a day-to-day basis because we are lost in our own drama, I can say. So now we are trying to, the Angushtamatra Purusha is trying to listen to that Omkaram, which is emanating from inside the spiritual heart of the Angushtamatra Purusha, where there is a huge fire. Inside the fire, Niladoyada Majjastat Vidyulle Kheva Bhaspara. There is that razor-like blade thing, razor blade-like flame. And inside that, imagine a dot there, red dot. From there, Omkaram is coming out. This little one, the Angushtamatra Purusha, is listening to that. That is what we are doing in meditation. And what are we doing? We are seeing. We are just seeing the Angushtamatra Purusha listen to the Omkara. See how tricky this is. So slowly, gradually, this cross body will just be seeing, that's all. It will be seeing this drama. It will be seeing all the things happen. It will be seeing the Angushtamatra Purusha listen to that Omkara. Just that is meditation. That is today's session. And I'm handing it over to, and before I hand it over to Parameshwaran sir, any doubts?
Yeah, I have one question, Rajlakshmi.
Session.
So, yeah, when we actually start the Omkaram and listening, so as you said, the Angushtamatra Purusha, as our gross body is becoming like that. So we need to visualize ourselves as Angushtamatra Purusha before we actually start the meditation. Yes, am I right?
Yes.
So, yeah, I think that is one step which I thought I missed. But when you said that we are going to travel, we are means actually the Angushtamatra Purusha is going to travel from Mooladhara to Swadhisthana and Manipura. Upwards and then coming back and staying at the Anahata in the spiritual heart.
And after completing, you have to send back the Angushtamatra Purusha to the Mooladhara. That is his place.
Okay.
After finishing the meditation, send back the Angushtamatra Purusha to his comfortable place, which is his place where it is the Mooladhara Chakra. Whenever he wants to, he will go upward, travel and come back and sit in his place. Initially, it will be all visualization until we get used to that. Later on, you can really see that. You can really see, without effort, you can see that happening inside.
Yeah. And all the time when you start, you are starting from Mooladhara, but when you actually end, whether you are ending at 1 hour or whatever the time, then you have to actually take your Angushtamatra Purusha to the Mooladhara. Okay. And then place it back there. Okay.
And thank the gurus for helping us understand this divine knowledge. This is divine. There is nothing beyond this knowledge. That is what Guru Garu said. He has been lecturing for 40 years, 3 hours a day. Imagine what he must have given to this world. And he said this particular lecture is the final wisdom that he could give us. And we are starting there. So there's nothing beyond, is what I can tell you. Yeah,
Disha ma'am, please.
Hello, Rajlakshmi ma'am. So
hi, Disha ma'am.
Thank you for everything. So I'll go a little short. So when you said that we are visualizing everything in our spiritual heart, right? So when we are seeing the Angushtamatra heart, is it the real heart or the spiritual heart? Like when,
the biological or the physical heart is on the left, right? As we all know. It is slightly towards the right from the central vertical axis of our body, of our physical body. Just take a little slightly rightward point.
No,
from the
my
central vertical
question,
axis.
that point I understood, and I feel that already here on my right side of the heart.
Not
My
totally right. It is slightly, just
little
slightly,
right.
little from
Yeah.
the central vertical axis.
Okay, little right. But my question is, when you said we have to see the heart of Angusht Matra, like in ourselves, and we have to visualize a flame over there, a fire kind of. So that we have to visualize, like, because I can see myself on the right side and a very small, like 1 inch myself. So now in that myself in 1 inch, it should be the right side or the left side?
Right again.
Again,
No,
right.
no,
Okay.
no, you, Madam Disha. Once you are inside the Angushtamatra Purusha, just don't worry about the position of it. You are in towards the right. Just don't worry about the. You have already located the Angushtamatra Purusha, right?
Yes. Yes.
Go inside. Don't worry about
Okay.
the position anymore. Just go inside the Angushtamatra Purusha. See that fire. Go to the central point. There is a flame which is like a razor blade. Inside that, you see a red dot. From there, listen to the Angushtamatra Purusha will be listening to the Omkaram coming out. Or it is being produced from there. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. And I have one more question.
Yeah.
So during yesterday's meditation, I felt like I only during meditation, not after, not before, I felt some kind of a little pain on my right side of the throat. Is it normal?
Normal. It's very normal. You are putting in a lot of effort. Just try to be effortless.
Okay.
You are more worried about positioning your Angushtamatra Purusha. Just leave it to the gurus. No, when I start this, I ask my Guru Garu to be here with all of us and help us. So he'll take care of all that. Just relax. Just as you do your normal meditation, effortlessly you do it. You are just worried about locating it, and that's the reason for the pain. Just forget all that. Just forget. The gurus will guide us.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
I think there are no more doubts, right? Sir, I hand it over to Parameshwaran sir for take Ram Lakshmi. And I would like to introduce for a moment Ram Lakshmi, who is from Hyderabad. She's also my colleague. They have been doing such wonderful work. They are taking care of hundreds of cows which were rescued from the slaughterhouses, and they are housing them. That is about Ram Lakshmi. I think they have about 300 to 400 cows which they are taking care of. Ram Lakshmi, go ahead. Yes.
Shubhodayam, Rajalakshmi.
Yeah, hi.
I just missed your first 5 to 10 minutes as I logged in. Just brief me and tell me the procedure. Yesterday,
I understand. Okay.
I
for a moment,
I tried to do for some time, but I could not make it for a long time.
Don't worry. Just don't worry.
Just
Ashok,
brief me the
can I
procedure.
just repeat it again briefly?
Yeah.
For 1 minute. So that will take the session a little beyond maybe.
5 minutes is there now. 6 to 7, 1 hour.
But Parameshwaran sir will be taking up the pranayama. So we will maybe 10 minutes we will go beyond our session. That's okay, Ramachni. You are a noble soul. I will do it for you.
God gift to listen to you today morning. All these things. It's I'm blessed.
Good. Let me do it. So there is a gross body, there is a subtle body, and there is a causal body. The gross body, which we all can see each other. The subtle body, which we cannot see, but it houses all the mind. It houses our intellect, everything. That is the prana, everything is there. It's like a bag. And there is also a causal body. That is inside, right? And inside this gross body, this whole meditation is about locating the Atma. The Atma is referred to as the Angushtamatra Purusha. Angushtamatra Purusha, that is commonly in the Western language, it is referred to as the soul, but we will not call it the soul. It is supposed to be called as Atma or Angushtamatra Purusha or the inchman. The Angushtamatra Purusha is in the spiritual heart. The spiritual heart is slightly to the right of the vertical axis, which is at a position. To locate the position, I have tell you, you can take the finger length. You can stretch your fingers and see the distance between the two fingers. Similarly, from the navel region. So if we come at the point, the heart point can be located, the spiritual heart point. The spiritual heart is not the biological heart. It is slightly towards the right to the vertical axis of our physical body. The Angushtamatra Purusha will enter the cave of meditation. Our own cave of meditation is known as the Daharakasha. Just as there is the vast sky which is around us outside, internally also there is a huge space which is called as the Daharakasha. The Angushtamatra Purusha is a reflection of a physical body. If we sit down, the Angushtamatra Purusha sits. If he stands up, if we stand, he stands up. So just allow the Angushtamatra Purusha to go inside the cave of meditation and sit down for meditation in the pose you are in. Just visualize that the Angushtamatra Purusha sits in the cave of meditation in the same posture as you are now. Today's class, we have gone into the heart of the Angushtamatra Purusha, where the Paramatma resides. The Paramatma is like a huge fire inside the heart, inside the spiritual heart of the Angushtamatra Purusha. And inside the fire, there is like a flame which is coming out, like a car blade of car, very sharp. And there is a red dot inside from where the Omkaram is being produced. In our meditation, we allow the Angushtamatra Purusha to listen to his own heart. Angushtamatra Purusha is listening to his heart. And this physical body is seeing that Angushtamatra Purusha. What we do as the Omkaram starts is you can chant Omkaram outwardly for say 100 times. This Omkaram is in Guru Garu's own voice for 1800 times in an hour. As suggested by Guru Garu, we are supposed to do it for 1 hour in the Sandhya Samayam in the morning, 1 hour in the evening. Sandhya is a transitional energies, that is day to dawn, or dawn to dusk, or dusk to dawn, both sides, both times, in the morning Sandhya time and in the evening time. If a person can spend 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour in the evening with this Omkaram, he's sure to realize his own self, is what Guru Garu said. You will be able to see yourself as a third person, just as X is seeing Y, you can see yourself. You will understand the very purpose of life, is what has been said by Guru Garu. So as the Omkaram starts, the Angushtamatra Purusha starts traveling the upward journey from the Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddhi, Ajna, go to the Sahasrara, take a pradakshina, come back from Ajna, Vishuddhi to Anahata, sit down for meditation, just go with the flow for 1 hour and go back to the Mooladhara once you finished it. I'm just being trying to be precise because of the time. I think this should help. Just go with the flow, Ram Lakshmi. Don't worry. Don't worry. In 2-3 days, you will be very much in tune. Over to Parameshwaran, sir.
Sir, Parameshwaran, sir, you are muted.
Yeah, we can't hear you, sir.
Omkara bindu samyuktam nityam gayandi yoginaha kamadam mokshadam cheva omkaraya namo namaha. Pranam to everyone. I will not take much time today. So those who are new here, I'll just repeat what I said yesterday. Also before that, only 2 minutes. As per Patanjali, now why Om? That doubt should not be there. Om ityadaksharam Brahma. Om itself is Brahman, is all Vedic wisdom from Upanishads. And what Patanjali says, Patanjali Yoga is the ultimate Yoga Shastra. Tasya Vachaka Pranavaha. So his name, the word which expresses him is Om. And what he says next, Tad Jabaha Tad Artha Bhavana. Chant, understanding the meaning of that. So not mechanically. That is why Om we have taken. And yesterday, Rajalakshmi was talking about Dharana also. See, Ashtanga Yoga is Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara. These 5 are called Bahiranga Yoga, external practices. Then advanced yoga is Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. So first, Sthira Sukham Asanam. Before meditation, your body should cooperate. You will be able to sit comfortably for a long time. That is why Yogasana is needed. So before that, before coming for the class, you should do some loosening practices. Shitilikarana Vyayama. Then do Pranayama for longer time, according to your convenience. And if you have learned from some masters, particular type of pranayama, please do it. But deep breathing always do starting. Suddenly you should not go for a particular practice for that, so that you are calming down and your attention from gross to subtle, you are coming here and now for that. So today also do that deep breathing. So Pratyahara is all the senses stop outward. Our senses go there. So the first mind, that's why chanting, closing the eyes, you are here and now. So once mind is coming here to one point, one place and time here only, then senses will not go, because senses are nothing but through mind only it works. Otherwise there is no power. And the pranayama, why prana is the energy flowing through us everywhere. It is there here and there, outside, inside, everywhere. Everywhere. So pranayama, by doing that, by doing asana, you open up. Physically, body is ready. So no pain, etc. And you are sitting comfortably, forgetting the body. Then when you do pranayama, energy flows. Then it is easier, because prana is nothing. It is called pranava mantra. The essence of the breathing within the content is prana. So it flows everywhere, open up all the channels. And Ida Pingala, that is Chandranadi left side and Pingala right side, Surya Nadi, and along the spine in the middle is Sushumna. So Kundalini rises and goes up. So by doing pranayama itself, you can attain that. But we have not reached that stage. So whatever gurus have taught us, let us do like that. So pranayama is a must if we have to really achieve what you want in meditation. Again, meditation, we talk in English word. But as per Patanjali, I am telling you, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. What is dharana? You have to focus on something, maybe inside or outside. That's why we choose Om here, that as an object now in the beginning, gross level. Then it becomes subtle. It is there everywhere. So you can also use the guru's photo or God or idol, anything symbolically. So first to focus only on that. So if you are able to concentrate on a particular point, either inside, within you or without, for 12 seconds, it is called a unit of dharana. So when this happens effortlessly, so first you have to put in effort, as madam was asking, beginning some effort is needed. It becomes effortless. So for 12 seconds, if you can be there without mind wandering, chanchalata, then it is 1 unit of dharana. Like that, effortlessly it happens for 12 times, 12 seconds into 12. It is called a unit of dhyana. That is dhyana. And again, further you continue like that for a longer and longer time into 12. Then it becomes a unit of samadhi. And samadhi, there are various stages. Like that, only to understand that. So that is why Om here. So, and mudra again, see, as I said yesterday, for Anuloma Viloma or Sugha Pranayama or alternative nostril, what you call, is the minimum thing. After taking 3 deep breaths, you do at least 10 times. You can do this longer before starting the practices so that time is not taken here. So always prefer to start from left nostril, closing the right, exhale through the left, then inhale at your own pace. I will not, different masters would have given you different counts. The real pranayama is holding the breath. How long you can hold. So when you hold in one, either inhalation or in exhalation, it stops. So this is consciously, effortfully we are doing it. But by practice, it should become automatic cessation of breath somewhere. So you are neither, at that time, mind also will be still. Stilling the mind is the purpose of yoga, right? So do this alternative nostril breathing 10 times now, then chant together, listening to the voice of the Guru. Then as you go, you can continue as a manasika japa sometime, according to your convenience. Then that also should stop. From manasika japa should become in silence. Only you are listening inside and go the stillness, under mauna. Become a mauna, muni what called. So muni is who is in silence, who is always in mauna, but you are knowing everything like that, right? So take a comfortable position and hand also after this. If you know some mudras of particular purpose, you can use that mudra. I normally use Vyana mudra, index, middle and thumb. Circulation, Vyana flows throughout. So for that, from my practice, that's there is no rule, whatever you are practicing, it's fine. And another thing is 1 hour sitting comfortably with hand. If you are sitting on the chair, both hands on both thighs, like that is okay. Otherwise, you can cross the palms or one over the other, left down and right above. It's called Bhairava and Bhairavi and all that, and thumb touching like this. Or you can even do like this here. It's called real Dhyana Mudra, like that. Whichever is comfortable. There is no right or wrong. Practice and see the benefits and come to the conclusion your own way. That's all. So I don't want to take more time. So sitting down, those who can, must do, please. Just because chair is there, because of the convenience available, we are losing all our capabilities. So if you can sit with crossed legs, whatever asana possible, please do it. And if you are sitting on the chair also, you can cross your legs also right over the left ankle. Like that also, so the circle is complete and the prana shakti flows properly. So that is also as told by many gurus. Okay. So closing the eyes, removing the spectacles if you are wearing, and do pranayama at your own pace. Say about 10 times. Then listen to the Omkara, chant together. Tad jabaha, tad artha bhavana. You know the wonderful aspect of Omkara, why Om. So no doubt, and just be with the flow. Don't analyze during. Even after that, just forget it. We'll get answers as we go. Questions are endless. The question should stop. But for that, listening alone not sufficient. We have to practice. That is why 40 days Rajalakshmi Ashok has arranged for this. So that we know. After some experience, let us discuss and clarify further, not theoretically, hypothetically. Then you see, you will start enjoying whatever you are hearing is not just for hearing, but for contemplating, and we see the result. Thank you. So start pranayama. Start with left nostril, exhale. Body should be still as far as possible. Inhale at your own pace, slowly, deeply, fully. That hold called Kubbhaka, Puraga to Kubbhaka. Comfortable level again. Then open your right nostril, Rechaka, exhalation, slowly and steadily, fully. Then again hold few moments. At your own pace. Then inhale there only, slowly, deeply. Hold. Open your left nostril. This is one cycle. Continue for 9 more times at your own speed. Hope you have completed 9 rounds. Remain in the same position without opening the eyes, and let us proceed with dharana, listening, chanting Pranava mantra, Omkar.
Thank you all masters. I hope you all had a beautiful session. So we all will see you again tomorrow at the same time. Thank you and have a good day and have a good night. And see you all tomorrow. Thank you, Parmesan sir. Thank you, Rajalakshmi ma'am. Thank you.